Howdy everybody, this is ArgonMatrix here, welcoming you to episode 6 of Let's Play Bloodborne. Let's cut right to the chase and kick this guy's ass, please. Alright, I'd hoped I could reason with you and save a little girl's spirit. Not that she's dead, that's not what- I didn't kill your daughter! Okay, don't take that the wrong way. Okay. I think he's taking it the wrong way, guys. He might just kill me outright here. You probably won't even see this fight unless this is the one where I win, so... Gonna try and make it as entertaining as possible regardless. Maybe I should just stop going for visceral attacks. That seems to be what's kind of my downfall right now. I'm just not doing enough damage in the meantime. I just keep on backing off and healing because of bullshit like that. Damn it. Okay. And something I think I just realized is that I don't think I picked up my blood echoes last time I fought this guy, so yeah, those are gone forever. There's still like a couple hundred up there somewhere from the last time I fought him, but they don't hugely matter to me. We're gonna get enough blood echoes from this guy, I'm sure, to level up or some such thing. That it won't be a huge deal. Okay, don't get yourself cornered now. It's the exact opposite of what you want to do. You want to space this guy out as much as you can. And with this form of Zax, it should be quite a substantial bit easier to get visceral attacks. Although if history is any indication, it's not quite the case. Also, why can you fire your gun when your X is extended and I can't, huh? Employing some kind of cheat engine there, Father Gascoigne? I don't appreciate your style very much, you know that? You know, first you're firing your gun when you've got your axe extended. Next thing you know, you're a fucking beast monstrosity. Can I turn into that? I mean, sure, it might drive me insane to do so, but, oh man, we had the same idea, but I had it a little bit earlier. Well played, Father. Well played, indeed. Alright, he might be getting to his beastly point now, yeah, so back off when that's happening, or you'll take damage from the initial transformation. Hey, I played the music box. You should be stunned. By the laws of all video games, you should be stunned. Does it only work like the first time? No way, right? Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Just lay into him. Okay, that's all my stamina can manage. Got my blood echoes back at least. Alright, one more good hit. Can I end it on a visceral? Nope. Let's just end it then. There he goes. It's bittersweet. It really is. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of glad he killed me 3 times. I gave him the decency of putting up one last good fight before laying him to rest. That's a little heart-wrenching, too. At any rate, we got past the second boss of Bloodborne. The first mandatory one, and arguably one of the harder bosses of the game, just for the point that you fight him at. Let's get the right menu up here, and see about this Odin tomb key. Beyond the tomb, the Odin chapel can be found in the center of the Cathedral Ward. Only today the church is abandoned, and some say that the residents of Odin have all gone mad. I guess we'll see for ourselves on that front. And as for this red jeweled brooch, a woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Fielda. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter. Use it to change into a blood droplet gem. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Well, that kind of descended into too much mechanics for me, but yeah. Sad end to a sad story. I guess we'll have to tell that little girl all about this at some point, but how the fuck do you break that to a little kid? Hey, sorry, your dad went crazy, turned into a beast, and killed your mom. Can I have my reward now? My obligatory questline completion reward? You owe me 5,000 blood echoes, little girl. I don't care if both your parents are dead. Oh my god. I am the worst human being. Ooh, this is kind of nasty. What's with this place? Someone tried to barricade up in here and didn't do too swell of a job. These sandbags aren't doing shit. Look how much water leakage you got. Alright. I would have headed back to Hunter's Dream with that lantern we just unlocked, but there's actually another one pretty soon here. How the hell does that lead to this place with these beautiful golden astrolabes and books scattered all over the ground? The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. That's a little dramatic of a way to put it, don't you think? I don't know, maybe it literally makes his head shudder uncontrollably. This is our first chest that we've encountered at Veril. Might be Blood Gem Workshop Tool. This is very important to pick up. The hunter who retrieves this can fortify the weapons by kneading blood gems into them. Blood gems add properties to weapons when used to fortify them, as blood defines an organism. I thought that said blood defies an organism for a second. I was very confused, because that goes completely contrary to the whole message of this game. If there is a message, it might just be a theme, I guess. Welcome to Cathedral Ward. The closest thing this game has to a real, like, hub world, I guess, other than Hunter's Dream, which is a literal hub world. But, hi.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter.
And you must
Very
be a
sorry.
slime?
The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts.
That's curious, huh?
Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
Interesting. I find it very curious that the first thing he noticed about us was that the incense masked our scent, which means he may well be blind.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel.
Okay, he's kind of just telling us the same thing, if they seem worth being told.
I do sincerely hope they are.
I don't know if you guys remember, but in one of our previous episodes, we actually encountered an old woman who was looking for a safe place to stay, so as cranky and nasty as she might have been, you know, I guess I can understand it, given the situation. So maybe she's actually a really nice person. Maybe we'll let her out and she'll literally be Betty White. Who knows? Hey, doll. Actually, I'm going to head on over here first, because after beating Father Gascoigne and reaching Cathedral Ward, a few things unlock for you. I'm just going to check to see what all we can buy here. Yeah, we can buy all these weapons, like I said, from that Saw Hunter badge. Nothing else new here. Is Garamond back in? I'd like to speak with Garamond, please. I might have just killed one of your disciples. Yeah, hey, buddy. Hi.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say?
He sounded a little too happy at that last part there, Gehrman. So in the Valley Hamlet, there's a holy chalice. This is the fucking riddle of the Sphinx. It's an interesting thing to keep in mind, I guess, though. I believe now that we've beaten Father Gascoigne, yeah, look, we can buy his armor here for 6 insight total, which is exactly what we have, funnily enough. Hunter attire worn by Father Gascoigne, similar to the hunter garb created at the workshop, only these are tainted by a pungent, beastly stench that eats away at Father Gascoigne. Father is a title used for clerics in a foreign land, and there is no such rank in the Healing Church. Oh, the dingy scarf is a holy shawl and the symbol of the Healing Church, from which Father Gascoigne would eventually part ways. That's interesting. So I guess he parted ways and joined with the Healing Workshop, or the Hunter's Workshop, as it were. Not the Healing Workshop. He broke free from the Healing Workshop and joined the Healing Church and joined. Okay, my terminology is getting all fucked up here. So this is actually pretty decent garb, defense-wise, also fashion-wise. Hello. Represent Father Gascoigne. Heyo. But it also has pretty good poison defense, I believe, so that's something to keep in mind, especially for this upcoming area. You got anything new for me, girl?
Over time, countless hunters have visited this stream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now. Farewell, good hunter.
Yes, there are a lot of graves here, so
You find your worth
I guess I'm
in
not quite the
waking
first hunter
world.
to make my way through this place. I mean, obviously Gehrman's been here for a pretty long while, and looking past this gate over here. Yeah, wow, Jesus Christ. Can't open that yet. Oh well. So before we progress with anything too much here, I'm going to head back, do a little bit of backtracking, talk to some of our friends, because as you might expect from all the new developments in Hunter's Dream alone, there's some new stuff to be found out in Yharnam, so let's take a quick peek. Probably should have leveled up beforehand, but, you know, can always come back. Alright, back in Yosefka's clinic. See if Yosefka herself has any new words for us. No reason why she really would, but let's see anyway.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yosefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
Took a bit of a face-heel turn there, Yosefka. First you didn't want to let anyone in at the risk of infection. Now you're letting anyone and everyone in. To, I guess, to heal them for, I don't know. Seems a little suspect, but at least we have a second place we can send people if need be. Anyway, so let's, not going to cut too much here. Probably not at all, actually, because our next friend is just up this ladder. See what Gilbert has to say. He's actually, I guess we should really thank him, because he's the whole reason we knew where to go. At all. Other than just, like, plain exploring, I guess. But, Gilbert, I found my way to Cathedral Ward, buddy. And it's all thanks to you. I'm going to bow to you first and foremost. Hell yeah. I hope he saw that. Ugh, don't sound so good there.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I did this,
Wait, before you what?
I made no
Okay,
use
cool,
of
but
it,
before you what?
Perhaps you. did me was incurable. But this town gave me hope.
Dude, there's a clinic just down the way. I promise.
I was most fortunate. Unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
Oh. No, Gilbert. Well, at least he gave us a little bit of a parting gift here, the Flame Sprayer. Need 8 arcane to use that. A special weapon used by certain members of the Healing Church. Spits searing flames to be used by blood-imbued Quicksilver bullets as a special medium. Not the most efficient weapon by any stretch, but sometimes a sea of flame is just what the doctor ordered. Hell yeah, Yosefka. Besides, the Beasts of Yarms could always use a good cleansing. They do have a particular intolerance for flame, most of those beasts. I will say that. So anyway, I got 2 more places I want to check out, and then we'll probably be good to go. So let's jump on ahead to those. I'm going to head to the old woman over here first. Tell her that I found a nice safe chapel for her to stay at if she is so inclined. Alright, you old bag. I guess gotta talk to you sooner or later here.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice safe place.
Yeah, you know, just through these beast-infected aqueducts, past a giant man-eating boar, and up the ladder. You're good to go.
What do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats.
Okay, yeah.
Done with.
Fucking good luck with an escort girl. I'm gonna escort the little girl to the chapel, if I can send her that way anyway. Speaking of which, let's head on over there now. Alright, it was a little bit of a longer trip here, but you're the one I want to talk to most of all, Abby.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Oh god. You're gonna make me decide? I can't.
Oh, okay. I can
You
wait.
can't know
Is
what
there
actually
something
happened.
I can do? Maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out there.
Oh.
Waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Miss Hunter?
Yeah, come to the chapel and I can at least take care of you there.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
Oh god. Are you sure you can be alright getting there on their own? I joked about that old lady trying to get past the man-eating boar, but are you sure?
Thank you, Miss Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad.
I guess. Do you want your music box back, at least? Fuck, man. Oh well. I guess we've done all we can do at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and bold Hunter's Mark out of here and head back to Hunter's Dream and see what we can do with these echoes and whatnot. Oh man, what a fucking bender. What a day this has been. Just totally. That's literally face palming when you use the bold Hunter's Mark. It's too hilarious. Oh. Yeah, because we have 0 insight because we bought all of Father Gascoigne's stuff, so the doll's actually inanimate right now. You can still use it to channel blood echoes, but no talking right now. That's kind of freaky, honestly. Well, let's at least get our strength up a little bit. Actually, raise our arcane a little bit. We'll be able to use that flame sprayer now. And, you know, I think we could do so with a little more health. Health is always a good thing to have as your highest stat, so let's rock it. Alright. You still hanging out, Gehrman? Nah, looks like he might have left a note for us, though. A holy chalice is said to be enshrined in Old Yarnum, seated in the valley. Well, that's a little less cryptic than in the Valley Hamlet. Anyway. Oh, here's a new option. Blood Gem Fortification. Fortified weapons using blood gems. Blood gems imbue special characteristics. So we don't actually have any blood gems, but we can get one really quick. If we, since I guess we don't have much of a use for this brooch anymore. Go ahead and use that up. Red blood gem. Actually take a look at that. Does that have any kind of interesting description? Blood droplet gems are special gems that adapt to various weapons and shapes. Yeah, so this is kind of an interesting gem, because most blood gems are differently shaped, and you can only put certain shaped gems in certain slots on certain weapons. But this one will fit any of the 3 general shapes. Oh, excuse me. Created from a bright red brooch, this blood gem strengthens the effect of rallying, a quintessential hunter skill. Rallying symbolizes the battle-worn hunter, who is often the only thing standing after a bloodbath. Yep, damn right. Boost rally potential 1.8%, so that's our ability to regain health after an enemy hits us. So let's go ahead and stick that in our axe, which already has pretty decent rally potential as far as I know. And we also get physical attack up by a little bit too, so not too shabby at all. Can I don't think I haven't collected nearly enough bloodstone shards yet to upgrade another slot. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what time we're up to, but I think I'm going to call it there. Head on back to Cathedral Ward and call it a video, because I don't want to push my limits too much here. Alright, back in Cathedral Ward here. I guess we can check out this really quick. Hi, oh, you're Betty White. Not really, you're a little more frail, I guess.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess at the Arnhem's Inn is all your fault. You predicty outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me.
I have a gun to your cooter, old lady. You should maybe talk a little nicer to me.
You. Stay away from me. I know all your tricks.
Damn. Little girl here by any chance? I don't see her. Maybe this guy's seen her. Talk to him and then probably call it a video at that.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right?
Yeah, who cares about her? What about the little girl?
A conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Yeah, Abby though, maybe? Triumph.
If you find any saints, send them along.
Huh. Alright. Might have to investigate that one, why the little girl's not here yet. Next time on Bloodborne, so let's end this as triumphantly as we can, I suppose. Great. Thanks everyone for watching. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night.